Okay, let's do this front shock. We're gonna start by removing these 5 19mm lug nuts. Remove your wheel. Okay, so let's spray all this down with some penetrating oil. Just like that. Then we're gonna go up along the top up here, and that's just where the shock sits into this bracket right here. Okay, so now we're gonna remove the bolt that's holding that bracket on to the bottom of the shock. I'm gonna use an 18mm for the bolt head, and then a 21 for the nut. Get this out of here. So next we're gonna use a 21mm on this nut, and we're gonna hold the back side of the bolt with an 18mm wrench. There's our nut and the bolt. Okay, so next we're going to remove the upper bolt for the sway bar link to the sway bar. Use an 18 wrench and an 18mm socket. We can get this out of here. So now that we've got that sway bar link bolt out, you can push down quite a bit. And you're going to notice that gives you plenty of space right here. So we can take this and pry it down, or you can use a hammer and bonk it a few times. Get it to come down, and we're going to try to get it out of here. Okay, so now I'm going to use my pry bar, and I'm going to try to separate these two. There's a little bit of leverage here. Oh, yeah. So we're going to remove this nut, and you want to be careful because your knuckle can come down, and you don't want to put any tugs on your ABS or brake hose or even your axle. So use a 21, swivel, extension, whatever you got. Get it up on there. There we are. I'm just going to leave this on a few threads. Now we're going to bonk this with our hammer. Okay, so now let's use our hammer and hit right here on our knuckle, being careful for our boot and of course our thread slash nut. Just going to go down a little bit more here with that nut, see if I can get it off of there. That gave us plenty of room over here for this, which is great. I'm just going to see if I can pull it down and draw this out of here. So let's take our upper ball joint nut. I'm just going to see if I can get it on there a couple threads. Let's get this lower ball joint nut on here a couple threads. There we are. No tugs. On the back side of the air filter box, you're going to notice this hose. Just pull it off of there real easy. So let's loosen up this clamp right here for the air inlet. You can either use a flathead or an 8mm. Pop those clamps. Lift this up, take this off of here. Next, we're going to grab the air filter box. You should be able to just lift up on it. Pull this up and out of here. Okay, so we're going to remove these 18mm nuts. Those are the nuts that are holding the shock in. Okay, there's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to remove 3 of them. We'll hold on to the shock from underneath, and then we'll remove the last one, and we'll get it right out of here. Leave that there. Let's get this shock out of here. Nice. Okay, so we've got our front shock here. We're going to go back in the same way that we took it out. Right up through here. Going up, up, up. Line up those bolt holes. We're going to take one of our nuts. Okay, so let's use our 18mm socket and snug these up. We'll torque them down to 80 foot-pounds. All those are torqued. So let's take our air filter box and we're going to set it down so these nubs go into the holes. It can be hard to line these up sometimes. You need to make sure you get the inlet tube in there as well. Grab the upper portion of your box and don't forget that the hose goes on the back. Get that. Grab my hose. I'm going to put that in now. Put this back on. Hopefully. Looks like it needs to go in a little further. Tighten this back up. Awesome. So let's lift back up on this. We're going to take this nut back off. Once again, we're going to be careful not to put a tug on our brake hose, ABS wire, or our axle. We just need this to come down far enough that we can get our lower bracket in. Come like this. Over the axle. Slide that right in. Just like that. Let's see if I can get this ball joint started again. Cool. Okay, so let's get the mounting bolt for this back in there. Slide it through. Take your nut. Before you tighten it up, you just want to make sure that your holes are going to line up with the holes on the lower control arm and the bracket's not spun. If it's twisted a little bit, you're going to have an issue trying to put the bolt through in the long run. So just make sure it's straight. This looks really great. Let's tighten this up. Got my 18, my 21. Bracket's all the way up onto the shock as far as it can go. All right, let's torque it down. So we're going to use our 18 millimeter. Hold the back side there. 21 millimeter. Torque this down to 110 foot-pounds. Perfect. Okay, so let's bottom this out now. We'll torque it to 30 foot-pounds. All right. Torqued. Let's take our mounting bolt for right down here. We're going to go from the rear of the vehicle towards the front. Take that nut. Start it on there. All right, so let's button this up and use our 21, our 18 on the bolt side. Bottom that out, and we'll torque it down to 110 foot-pounds. Torqued. So let's just get this sway bar link bolt back in. The washer and the nut back on here. So let's get our wheel back up on here. Lug nuts. Bottom these out. We'll torque it down. So let's torque these lug nuts to 115 foot-pounds. Torqued.